Welcome back to Satisfactory. I am so glad you're here. So I'm on the back side of our High Speed Connector factory, and just thinking about how we can fill the rest of this in. I think one thing is that I rotated this so all of the lift holes were facing out, and I'm doing that in preparation, let's say, for when we try to box this thing all the way off. Can't be inside of it and have it be closed off at the same time. So if we could put this on the very end and then connect all the belts and then box it off, that could be the way to go. Also, I think we need to drop most of this floor so we can get to the service layer below. Well, this is a good point. We could just remove the spots associated with these connections, and then right there we have our service layer where we have all of our stuff. Okay, now for each. All right, so there's 7 of these. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So for each one of those, we need 3 belts of quick wire, 2 belts of silica, 1 belt of copper sheets, and 1 belt of high-speed connectors coming out. The high-speed connector coming out is in the middle. So that is already spoken for. All right, see, that's an output lift. So I'm trying to decide my ratios again. Quick wire 3. Let's get ourselves floating. So interesting thing is that it's actually 3 on this corner and 3 on this corner. Oh yeah, and I built out the connection to the quick wire factory over here, so we've got some quick wire coming in on this side, as opposed to, or in addition to, the infrastructure that we built yesterday. Which, look at all that, look at all that. But that's not what we're here for. Okay. I need to get 3 belts, but is it 3 full belts? Surely not. Surely it's just kind of a representation of 3 belts. Actually, maybe I want to keep that. Let's do some numbers. Everybody's favorite. Three high-speed connectors, 90, and each tower has 4 of these machines, so that's 90 times, that's 360 quick wire per minute. One belt could supply that whole tower. So if we put one belt on here, if we put one belt on here and then split it, and then reconstitute it when we got up to the top, that could be a way to go. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we probably oversupplied this. You wouldn't be surprised to find out that maybe I overbuilt. But that's okay. It's gonna look cool. So we're gonna need to split directly into both of these. Or we need to lift. So given this, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I'm gonna go 1 per. I'm just gonna directly connect one of these. I was gonna do a split, but eh. Should I mix it up and have it, half of it come from this side and half of it come from that side? That's the question. I guess the answer is no. For once, we're gonna do something a little simpler. All right, got it. Took me a second. what we'll do is we'll split this. Okay. And then merge these guys. And then have this guy do 50% that way, 50% that way, and then we'll have you connect there and you connect there. It's already looking cool, by the way. So there you go. So that's effectively 9 belts. So 6 belts. Not full necessarily, but just trying to 6, 1, 2, 3, that's 18. And each one of these 6, so we've got it. It's under control. One of these could probably do what we did here. So we're all set. Okay. That's done. This is the output. I don't know what I'm going to do with the output on this yet. But this is the output. So we'll just leave that as a marker. And then we've got 2 and 1. So I could make this 2. All right, so that's 2 copper for both this tower and this tower. So now we need 4 silica. I kind of want to center this and then split it later. Right, so this side would then merge. And then this side would split again, but kind of awkwardly. And then this one would merge. Or, well, no, I've got 4 belts of output for silica and 4 towers, so each one of these connects once. So yeah, we're right. And then this one like this. That'll give you some dynamic flow. Right, because this one will get 33%. This one will get 33%. This one will get 16%, and this one will get 8%. So it'll be kind of a dynamic amount of stuff going in. All right, so you've got quick wire. Silica's going up for this whole side right here. And now we've got the output here. And then we need 3 quick wire inputs. Well, and then it's 3 more. Theoretically, we got the same thing that we had over here. Kind of a 3x3 corner of quick wire. This 3 represents for this tower, and this 3 represents for a different tower, maybe? I don't know about that part. We'll have to figure it out once we get up there. Uh-oh. Oh, actually over here, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one of these connections for each tower. And since this one isn't connected to that tower, it's probably responsible for this bit. I have to make sure to bleed the line. Uh-oh. We missed a connection there. Totally missed a connection. Speaking of mixed connections, I guess we didn't connect power. Ah. This isn't connected to this. No, we still missed something somewhere. I would propose that uh-oh, we got a couple floaters here. There we go. Now we got juice. All right, I'm tempted to build this other internal side over here. Checking my notes. High speed connector is the output on the far left. Quick wire, silica copper sheets. So this is the High Speed Connector's output. There's no way that we're going to make that turn. Let's see if we can back it off a little bit. Or maybe turn it this way? Or totally miss, so we can loop back. That's probably the answer. Now we've got to stuff quick wire, silica, and copper sheets down the... I think I can do this. Well, we got to combine it all. We got to combine it. And just this once, considering the amount of storage support we already have, I am not going to build additional storage. Why the heck did it come way out there? How do I get these copper sheets down here? And it is going to take a lot of silica. So, theoretically, all of this silica, no, can't be all of it. Let's think for a second. 3 high speed connector, 2 silica, 1 copper sheet. So that's over there. This is over there. That is over there. So we theoretically could use all of this silica for just this one. $37.5 per minute times 4 plus so it's 37.5 per minute plus 27.5 per minute times 4. $260. I think I should combine these 4 belts back into one. But we have to remember to bleed this one because we had that little issue. Oh wait, we bleed these 2 over here. Gonna grab these copper sheets and combine them into a single. Well, I shouldn't go over the airspace of this part of the tower. Using that merger on here makes it so it doesn't have to turn as much. And then I think merging all 4 of these. Back into a single line. This is a lot for purely aesthetic effect. Oh wait, I have to merge all these. And with Scylla coming in, we should start making stuff. This is the creation of our circuit boards. And then we also have silica coming over here. We're making the high-speed connectors directly. But these circuit boards go over here and get used. Just want to make sure that the whole deal is working before we accelerate too much. But I'm feeling pretty good about that. Once this autosave kicks through. Circuit board makes 4 per minute. This one demands 3 per minute, so that's perfect. There goes the circuit boards. Up, over, down, and directly in. Now this should kick in. Gotta love it. He has enough to run for 6 minutes. If I really wanted it, I could have turned this into a circuit board supplier. I could have had some extra circuit boards at my disposal. Way too late for that choice now, though. Look at that quick wire moving in. Loving that. Let's check the bottom one on here just to make sure everything's going as planned. Look at that goodness. Running out of silica down here, though. Oh, well, no. There's a surplus. Definitely lower numbers, but getting a surplus, so that's all that matters. just about to run out of power. Connection. Uh-oh. Hey, look, high-speed connectors. Boink. It's almost like I don't need... Like I said, I overbuilt. If we really wanted this to be cool, it would always be moving, right? And I mean, one way I could do that, if I put a really slow belt on here, but it doesn't matter because it's already... I'm literally providing too much. For this to be perfect, I'd have to... Well, one thing we could do is dramatically overclock. A little overclocking probably wouldn't hurt, to be honest. Though I don't know if I can afford it. What are the numbers? 260 total. I don't have any of my power shards on me. They're in some industrial storage container somewhere. That's definitely a choice I'm going to have to make before I close this thing up, because once I close it up, I am not wanting to come back. Let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. It'll just be a moment for you. All right, we're back. I grabbed my power shards. I think we are going to put a few in place. Just to sort of loosen things up a little bit. It'll never be perfect. I'd have to really crunch the numbers to make that happen. Oh. I don't even need to overclock this. This has been underclocked severely. Ooh, that's tempting. $93.75 silica per minute. And 16 silica per minute. I mean, we could basically max out the silica line. Let's try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna slap 3 power shards. This is going to be the overclock tower. Which is a pun that I didn't mean to make. We'll put these on 8 just to give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. I mean, now that we've got 4 of these things running, where are we? $17.6. 93.75 plus 17.6. 440. That's still not a full belt. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't have to be moving all the time, I suppose. Let's see if we can get this second tower going. See if we can use blueprint mode, maybe. Nope, it's locking on to the wrong blueprint. She's trying to find it. That looks better. Don't care about the very bottom of this thing. This is coming down from the top and up to the top. So all we need to do is connect. Yeah, I agree. We also need to connect the power. It's a good point. I'll make another pass for power. I like the way that one clicked. I think that's all powered up now. My temptation is to cut these things, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the plan. Eventually, something will give, and we'll have gaps. But for right now, I think we'll just go ahead and, oh boy, follow the plan, which is 2 silica and 1 copper sheet belt worth of stuff. This is the output. And here we need wait a minute. Oh, okay. So that was 2 silica, 2 for this side, 2 for this side? And now over here, we're putting in 2 more. Interesting. This is going to be interesting. Either way, just kind of focusing down and getting this done. We know we need to get copper sheets. All right, I think that's the right amount for the first half of our tower here. I am really gonna have to find a spot where we can add some more power. Our lack of being able to hover consistently is moved past the annoying stage. Okay. And we got to check our notes again just to be sure that we know what we're doing. High speed connector. Guess if I was really, really cool, I could have put a little sign on here, but that would have caused just an ungodly cost associated with quartz crystals. This is the output, input, quick wire, silica, and copper sheets. Quick wire, silica, copper sheets. Quick wire. Oh yeah, we have to bleed this off. Oh, and we have 2 outputs of the interesting. Technically this is meant to be a splitter, and this should be a high-speed connector output as well. Hello? It's allowing me to connect everywhere except for the one place I want to connect. Very weird. Wow. This is serious about it too. Let's try a merger. Okay, so we have the high-speed connector outputs done. Now, quick wire, quick wire. We're right at the edge of our ability to fly. There we go. So we have this little problem with a little bit of silica here, and I don't think I can grab this. We'll merge these back into a single line. There's all the extra silica that we accidentally put in the mix there. Just grab that out of here. Consider that problem solved. And we've got quick wire on the corner here, so we can easily combine these. Should I squeeze in a storage? Well, we can put the storage at the end for the high-speed connectors. We say quick wire, quick wire. Uh-oh. Why isn't there anything in this one? We missed a connection somewhere. Yep. Right there. Nice having this big service layer. Makes it a lot easier to put stuff together. It's so cool to see that working, especially since this is actually the first time I've tested this blueprint. We'll wait for the 8 per minute to come out of here. Interestingly enough, it doesn't produce a little bit at a time. It produces one chunk of all of them. There go the 5. Now this one kicks on. Beautiful. Okay, I think now, I mean, basically these two are done. I wonder what, well, we still have some pauses out here, so we're not fully making use of our current silica supply, which of course we've only tapped 1/4 of what we could do out there. So if we need more silica, we can get it. Eventually we'll build enough of these where it will start to tap it out and we'll see some gaps as opposed to pauses. But for right now, I want to calculate. Yeah, see, this one's already running short on silica. Don't like that. But we've got 8 of these in place right now. So let's see. What kind of numbers are we talking about? 7.5 times 8. All right, so we're up to 60 high-speed connectors. I think what I'll do from here is I will... put the, so, having a hard time because I guess if we just built both sides of this like we did those, we could put them in, go all the way up, then double back and put in the outer, then lift everything from the basement up to the top and then connect both of these simultaneously. So let's see if we can do all that stuff I just said, which means 8 of these. Okay, we want blueprints for we want to face it this way, right? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a I think that might be close enough to nudge our way to victory here. I think we're ready to click that. Oh no! You know, the test, I could try to build this if it's gonna let me. Oh no. Okay. I was really worried there for a minute that we were gonna have some major snap point issues. Instead, we're gonna have minor snap point issues. You know, sometimes you just get to the point where it has to work. So we're at that point. We're just gonna have to figure out how it's gonna have to work. So we're just gonna build this. Okay. I wonder if I can get far enough away from this thing to find the snap point. It's too far away to get the nudge all the way over. We need to find a way to snap it. Oh, duh. Turn off blueprint mode. Yeah, turn off blueprint mode. I have to confirm that this is going to work before we build out the rest of it, because if it doesn't, and it doesn't, then it would be bad news. That looks about right. Just confirm the click. All right, and then we'll delete it. So what I need to do now is to go through and get all this stuff connected. I'm gonna take a quick break here. You've seen me connect all this stuff once already, so you don't have to watch me do it again. But we need to get power in. Oh, actually, we just connect the power right here. And then we're able to fly and or hover. I thought I was gonna cut here, but apparently I decided not to, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that up. Okay, well, everything's powered now. So now we need a belt, or in this case, lift. All right, this part I'm gonna definitely cut. I'll be back once I have all of these blueprints connected to each other. Be right back, one moment. Okay, everything's connected, and now I'm thinking about testing. The reason why is because once we seal this thing up, it's sealed up for good. I mean, technically, I've got a gun that alters matter in a way where it can always be unsealed, but we're not gonna want to come back to it. So I could test this by just kind of peeling off a little bit. we'll just grab a round of copper sheets. All right. Everything seems to be working. I kind of like the idea of having one of these on each side, though. Oh, we're out of pipes. That might stop me. Okay, yep, I think that part's working, so we can peel back all these tests. Oh, man. Aggressively deleting things in a world where everything is so intricate. Makes me nervous about deleting the wrong thing. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. Actually, we're going to call it there. I just looked at the time. We're over 90 minutes. So I do want to fully complete this, though. So we're going to do a special Saturday video. I promised you guys I'd finish this up on Friday, which is today. But this is a very intricate build, so it's taking a little longer than normal. But I'm really liking the results. I don't know about you. The only thing that I would like better is all the belts were always moving. But hey, you can't always get what you want. I mean, I could put in all the stuff, then I could reverse engineer the speeds, and then hook these up with belts that, or I could even just start it with a belt that had just enough speed. But that's all good for next time. We've proven that the outer wall can be built without problem. The internal walls can be built. What we've built so far in the final section of this thing is good to go. All the connections are there. So the only thing that... Ooh. Ooh. If I were going to do this again, I'd build this totally differently. But maybe that's something to consider for the next time. We could build these with one single lift, right? Use the infinite lift. Okay, yeah. Let's finish this build before we start in on the next build. Thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, especially on these longer builds. For the 2 people that make it to the end of these, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.